Hey, what's up, Skelemystyk? I am here today in the rural waste, the shifting sands of Mirage, to bring you another edition of Through the Grapevine, where I talk about news, tips, tricks, rumors, and all things Wizard. Today, I have quite a few new good game ideas for you guys that I really hope that certain folks at King's Isle, this means you, friendly necromancer, are watching. Some things that I think would make the game a little bit more fun, maybe a little bit more cool, maybe a little bit more efficient, that kind of thing. Maybe you'll like the ideas, maybe you won't, but hey. Anyhow, on to the game ideas. I'm going to give you a couple of game ideas, and then I'm going to talk about a sort of rumor thing, and that's not even really a rumor thing, it's just some news that's going on. And then I'm going to try to get back to some news, or some tips and tricks and stuff like that, just because, well, it's not, the news part of it isn't something I really want to talk about, but I feel that I need to. I feel that it needs to be done. All right, first of all, let's get some game ideas in here. Let's quit being so serious. A lot of times, whenever I get game ideas, it's because I'm talking to somebody either in my stream, or in-game, or what have you, maybe in the groups, the forums, or whatever, and something goes bing, a little light bulb literally goes over my little skull head there and goes bing. You'll be able to hear it sometimes. If you're really close to me, you'll be able to hear it. Anyway, I'm chattering on. I would like to see, as far as game ideas go, some like pet sounds in the battle. I mean, I know that every once in a while when they do their Maycast, they do a little dance, and that's cool and stuff like that. But I really would like to see our pets be more interactive in our world. I mean, to the point where, you know, maybe your pet could go out there for, you know, for its attack. For instance, right now, whenever a pet casts an attack spell, it casts the spell, but all it does is do a little dance. I'd like to see it, like, go out there and, like, do a little attack or something like that. Something to liven our pet. We need some life in our pets. We really do. Our pets are really cool, and we have a lot of them. We have a really good variety of them, and all that so far as it goes. By the way, let me get this screen right now. That's a good shot for this video. There. Okay. I want to get my screenshot for this video because it was very cool looking. Anyhow, as I was saying, our pets could be way, and I've pushed this for a long time, our pets could be way more lively and be way more a part of our wizards, just in the things that they walk around and do or say. I mean, perhaps our pets, while we're walking around adventuring, could have, you know, like a few snide and smarty comments, or some fun and helpful comments, or just anything. I mean, just let's bring our pets more to life. I'd really like to see that, and that includes battle sounds and battle actions and things like that. Just make them more, because I know that they can be more. Alright, the next idea that I had was, this one really, we kind of had a discussion about it on my stream again the other night. The 5 boxes event. The 5 boxes event is cool, don't get me wrong. It's a good idea. It's a great idea. It's awesomely done. The Doctor Who theme is great. The drops, really good. You know, depending on what area you're in, whatnot like that. But how about this for an idea for the 5 boxes event? We now have, what, 15, 20 worlds? What if, instead of making the 5 boxes event the same 5 areas every single time, they made it 5 different or 5 random areas every time? You know, maybe one time it'd be in Wizard City and Crocotopia and Chrysalis and Mirage. Or maybe it'd be in Wizard City and Mushu and Polaris, and, you know, and give each of those worlds their own little story and randomize it so you never knew quite what you were going to get whenever the 5 boxes came around. Right now, when 5 boxes comes around, you know, you get the same 5 worlds, same 5 quests, and there's never any change. And for the first time, maybe even the second time, that's good. And for new players, that's good. But what about making it random, bringing that much more mystery and excitement into it, because you never quite know what you're going to get? You know, I think that would be a great idea. I personally would like 5 boxes a lot more if I didn't know where I was going to go at the time. You know, maybe you start out in Wizard City and the 5 boxes send you to a random world. You know, that would be really cool. I mean, you're not even, and to make this work, I mean, I understand that people without membership can't go to areas like this, but what if the people could start out in Wizard City, and the box, just for that instance, just for that area, We'll send them to a random world. Maybe they could experience Polaris for just for that one quest line. Maybe they could experience Mirage just for that one quest line. I think that as well, that would generate some interest in getting some memberships up or getting some crowns and getting to the new worlds. If some of these people could see, other than secondhand, what was going on in these worlds, maybe they'd be more interested in it. So I think that making a random 5 boxes where it goes anywhere and you never know what you're going to get would be a great game idea. Okay, let me think. You know what? Yeah, let me do one more game idea and then I'll talk about my news and we'll see how that goes. The other day when I was playing in a team battle with someone and I wanted to put a buff on my Tempest, but somehow or other I misclicked and the buff didn't go on the Tempest. I ended up accidentally casting the Tempest without a buff anyway. Now, we know from the Iron Sultan that we can have a confirm spell click for multi-target spells. Can we now get a confirm button, say for Tempest, for Bugs, for any mass target hit spell, just to confirm that, we've got our buffs on that the way we want, we've got it targeted the way we want, and now we're ready to go. I would really like to see a confirm button, especially for things like Tempest, because it goes off so quick. And you're like, I didn't mean to do that, and it's too late. You already did it. So how about a confirm button for any and all mass target spells, not just storm spells, but any mass target spells of any school. I know that you guys can do it because, well, we've got it for Iron Sultan. We've got it for all the new shadow spells, actually. So I know we can do that. Okay, well, we're at last to the part that I need to discuss. I don't really want to get into it again, but I do really need to discuss it and get some things cleared up. This has to do with the video that I made the other day about Heather and what was going on with that situation. First and foremost, guys, all I was doing in making that video was trying to make a statement. Hey, you can't do that to me. I'm not going to allow it. A lot of things go on behind the scenes, and nobody actually sees what's said. Nobody actually sees what's done. And some people are left with bad feelings. Okay? I don't want that. Guys, all my fans, please listen to this right now. I don't want you beating up Heather. That wasn't my goal here. Okay? My single, simple goal here was for all the parties involved to understand I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm not going to allow myself as a person, as a game character, or as anything you may think, to be allowed to have that to happen to me. I'm not. And that was where my statement began and where my statement ended. Okay? I don't want people to hate Heather automatically. I don't want, a bunch of unnecessary, unneeded drama and bullcrappery and stuff like that. I just want people to act like they have some class and treat people right. That's all. So please, guys, on that video, I saw a lot of comments and I saw a lot of hate bashing on Heather. Whatever she did or didn't do, that's in the past, and everybody has the knowledge or thinks they have the knowledge about it now, whatever the case may be. And everyone deserves another chance to do right. Everyone does. Everyone. If I did wrong and made a mistake, or even if I did something intentionally, I would at least want one chance to prove that, hey, I learned my lesson and it was all good, and to be treated like I was treated before the actual event happened. Okay, really. So guys, don't get me wrong. It's not that I'm like, I don't know, Heather's cheerleading section or anything like that, because I'm not. I do not agree with some of the things that's happened in the past. I do not agree with some of the things that's happened in relation to me. That's for certain. But I don't feel that punishment should be endless. So please, guys, if you all are maybe you don't like Heather, and that's fine. That's your business. Please don't make it more than it has to be, okay? Thank you. I would really appreciate that. Heather, if you're listening to this, I have nothing against you personally. Again, I must insist just that I'm done right, that I'm not treated the way I was treated. Okay? That's all. That's really all there is. All right, now we got that bit of business out of the way. Notice how quick I was jammed out of there. One more good game idea, I think, and we will get ourselves back to the world of adventure here. one of the things that they're starting to do that I would really, really like to encourage is the integration of Wizard101 and Pirate 101. We're starting to see some of those pirate characters. We have that whole essentially pirate quest line in the 5 Boxes event. I'd like to see, maybe we have a quest line where we visit the Pirate 101 world, where the Pirate 101 people visit our world, and integrate that a little bit, because there again, so far as a marketing standpoint goes, there are people who don't play Pirate, who play Wizard. There are people who play Wizard who don't play Pirate. I think that we could make those two separate communities one really great, big, great, nice community if we had a little bit more integration. Make us a couple of instances where, like you did with 5 Boxes, where we could learn more about Pirate. We could go to different areas of Pirate, where the pirates could come here. Maybe the pirates could come and visit the desert land of Mirage, where that great big boat is at over there. Those kind of things. Let's see a little bit of integration. What do you guys think about that? I think that one is a great idea. It would generate interest in both Pirate. It would generate interest in both Wizard for the people who don't play those games, and give us that many more friends to play with. Alright guys, I'm going to cut this one off for now. I've got tons and loads and boatloads of ideas for more great game ideas and some tips and things like that, but I think I'm going to put them in another video. I never like to make a video like super long to where y'all got to stop and cook dinner and then watch the rest of the video. I never did like to do that. Alright guys, so if you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, a good hard smash, and as well subscribe and share. It's going to help me and the channel out greatly, and I love the community, and I'd like to be able to do more and more for them. Alright, so, sorry, I had to clear my throat there for a minute because I'm getting all choked up. So guys, this is Skelemystyk reminding you that whatever else you do, always love the game. Peace! Alright, now that we've saved Prince Kitty, let's go back here and get our just reward, or our unjust reward. What do you got? House Tabby. Let's see what she's got real quick. Housing shop. House Tabby apartment. Ooh, 100,000 gold. For this, we'll have to come back and remember to get this and check it.